I'm Cori.
Hi, and I'm Shelley. We're here to discuss some of the most overlooked contract details for first-time and newer meeting planners and why these overlooked details are important not to miss.
So the first thing that we think is very important is your cutoff date. That will be listed clearly in your contract, and your cutoff date is very important because that refers to your guest rooms. So you need to have either your guest room reservations made through the group link, if you choose that option, or you need to have your rooming list in by your cutoff date to secure your guest rooms. And if you do not turn your rooming list in or get your reservations made by that cutoff date, then your guest rooms in your block will fall out and you will no longer be able to make reservations under your guest room block.
And bouncing off of that cutoff date, just because those rooms were released from your block doesn't mean you're not contractually obligated to be financially responsible for those rooms. That meaning attrition. So the attrition clause in your contract is very important to read and thoroughly understand, because you don't want to be responsible for guest rooms that remain in your block or fell out of your block and folks aren't able to reserve those. And this could end up being quite a considerable financial obligation. So you do need to pay attention to what your attrition clause is, what it means, that cutoff date, and what your responsibilities are under that attrition clause. And I want to add too that other places, like if you can go to different venues, not all venues have the same contract clause for attrition. So you can go one place and they allow for 10% 30 days prior, and they'll let you release that, and you're not responsible for those. Some places have 100% attrition, so you're responsible for everything you've contracted. Other venues may have arrangements where at 30 days prior to your event, the rooms drop off and you're not responsible. So you need to pay particular attention to your attrition clause at the venue that you're visiting, because they can be different, and it can be very different.
Yes, and then the third thing that is super important that will be listed in your contract is your deposit dates. So you will have deposits due, usually an initial, additional, and a final deposit. If you're booking here with us at Stonewall, that's normally how they're broken up. And you just want to make sure that you pay attention to those dates and you have your payments submitted either electronically or by check by the due date, so that you're not late on your deposits.
And a helpful tip to help you avoid inconvenient or costly mistakes is to have yourself a checklist. Make a note when your deposits are due. Make note in your calendar when your cutoff date is, so you're prepared for that. Make a note when your menus are due. If you're planning to order audio visual, when's a good time to get that started? And those things will help you provide a more efficient meeting without the additional stress of letting those dates pass and then scrambling to keep up or to avoid something inconvenient or expensive for you.
We hope these tips and suggestions help you create a successful meeting for everyone in your group.
Thanks, bye-bye.